Hey YouTube, it's Brittany. I just got changed from work, so I look kind of rugged and ratchet right now. But, I was in work clothes all day. I just need to change so this I feel comfortable. But anyway, so this video is going to be a 23-week update and a review on the first episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I haven't done any show reviews. I've done movie reviews with my boyfriend, but he suggested, because of my reaction last night, I think I kind of took my frustration out on him, that I should do a review. So first, we're going to start with the 23-week update. So with 23 weeks, we have 17 weeks to go for a 40-week gestational process. It says right now the baby should be able to hear loud sounds, like ringing of the phone, horns, thunder, yelling, loud music. If you try to do this around the baby, it may induce kicking and squirming, which I'm aware because I was yelling at the TV last night and he was just going. Like, I don't know what happened. He was completely still, but I started yelling at the TV and he just went off. So it's saying right now the uterus should be 1.5 inches above the belly. They would suggest, if you're suffering from leg cramps, which I am, my right leg seems to always fall asleep, or I don't even know if it falls asleep, it just feels like there's no blood circulation for some reason. So it suggests try sleeping with a pillow between the legs, and I've done at a really firm, thick pillow that I put between my knees, and that actually has helped. It seems like it takes so much pressure off just by doing that. It didn't work when I wasn't pregnant, but it works now, so I'm happy with that. You're gonna want to drink more water than you have before, because you're gonna want to keep the amniotic fluid clean. Your baby is ingesting amniotic fluid and also urinating it out while the baby is in the uterus, womb. You know what I mean? The amniotic sac. Okay. And also drinking water helps reduce ankle swelling, which I've noticed lately. If I stand I'll have energy, but if I stand for a long period of time, my ankles and my knees start to hurt, and my ankles or my feet will start to swell up. So drinking more water probably would help that, being that I've been kind of sneaking mocha frappuccinos. I'm gonna have to stop because I don't think it's helping. So yeah, it says the baby should be more than 11 inches long. Now, it also depends on what book you're reading, because one book says between 8 and 11 inches long, and then the other one says 11 inches or more long. So, you guys can pretty much, if you're able to feel your baby, you should be able to kind of tell, average how long they are. The baby should weigh about 1 pound. And it says at this point you may have gained anywhere between 12 and 15 pounds. I've gained, let's see, I was 180 and 197. What they said at 196. So I've gained 11 pounds from when I first started getting measured, which was at 6 weeks and 3 days. So from between that and now, I've gained a total of 11 pounds, which, with 3 months ago, I'll take it. I mean, I really was trying to stay around 7, and then because most of your weight gain occurs at the last part of your pregnancy, so I'm a little terrified, but I'll take 11. It's not that drastic. I'm still able to balance it. It doesn't look completely out of control right now, so I'll deal with it. And if the doctor says otherwise, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. If he says, hey, you need to cut some things out, of course I'm gonna do what I need to do for my baby, for my health and my baby's health, of course. Also, if you're having, because I was a little nervous with this, they said about a couple of weeks ago people were I saw some videos where people were like 22 weeks or 21 weeks pregnant, and you can see belly movement. They were having videos posted of their bellies moving, and I was like, I can barely really feel him, or let alone see him. And that's because At that time, I had an anterior placenta, which means basically the baby's kind of under the placenta. Somewhere along the line, it has switched, which, by the way, is not a very comfortable process. But after that, I've been able to see him if he's doing his little movements. I see my belly jump, which is really cool. So if you are about 22 to 23 weeks or 21 weeks and you have yet to see any movement, visually with your belly, or really feel your baby do any like kicks or light fluttering or anything of that nature, it's possible you could have an anterior placenta, and you definitely want to ask your doctor to kind of check and make sure and see where it's at, because it does matter when it comes to delivery where your placenta is located. Also, what else? It also suggests if you want to talk to your baby, try using different voice inflections just to see which one the baby kind of responds to. Apparently, like I said, me yelling gives a response. But also, if I talk really calmly to him and call him by his name, he also responds. And it's funny because he'll like kick me now and I'll poke him back, and he'll wait and he'll kick me again and I'll poke him back. So he's kind of, I play with him. So, and what has happened? I've been experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions. They're not painful as much as they are annoying. Like, because they don't really feel like, let's see. It's kind of like sharp needles going across your belly a little bit. It's not so much like labor contractions where they kind of feel like really strong menstrual cramps. It shouldn't be that low. If you feel something that feels like strong menstrual cramps, those are not Braxton Hicks. So you might want to see somebody and get checked out. But so far, other than, swelling of the ankles and, what else? The Braxton Hicks, everything's been good. I no longer have like massive issues with indigestion, thank God. The nausea thing I think has completely finally subsided. I don't really have bouts with that any longer. Unless maybe I eat too much. Other than that, that's good. I'm so happy that part of my pregnancy is over. That was the worst. But now, on to the second half of my video, which is going to be my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta webisode review. So if you just wanted to see this video to do the 23-week update, you can go ahead and click off, because at this point, I'm about to go in on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. To begin with, if your dude shows up to a party for your friend, and you're already there and he comes with another woman, that should be your first red flag. That's not gonna fly. There's no even unless. That's not gonna fly. Number two, in the event that you get in an argument and you get up, your boyfriend gets up to try to console you or talk to you, and this tricker over here says something to the effect of, you better act like you know. If she says that and I'm within earshot of that, I'm going to split her stuff. I'm going to punch her right in her throat. Because what is it that he better know? This is my dude. So what is it that he better know? If y'all not doing some sneak stuff. Okay? And then if some chick looked at me and told me, well, did you see him kiss me? Did you ever see us do this? And until you catch him, you can't really say anything. No, not true. Because let me tell you about a woman's intuition. A real woman has this massive psychicness about her. You may not even realize it, but you don't really ask questions that you don't know the answer to. You ask questions because you know the answer to them, and you just want to see that person's going to lie. She knows that he is sleeping with her. She's just in denial. I could tell that he was sleeping with her just by off of the fact that you give me some fake kiss when you come in here, but you help take her coat off, and then when he gives his girl Mimi a kiss, a whack kiss at that, but a kiss nonetheless, Jocelyn kind of like rolled her eyes like she had an attitude about it. If y'all just business partners and this is supposed to be your manager, well, what are you rolling your eyes for? And then on top of everything else, so we're arguing, and you go out, and we go outside, and this trick call your phone, and you decide you want to pick the phone up and answer the phone for her. See, that made my head, that was so frustrating. That made my hair stand up. I don't even. But the worst thing of all is when his dumb tail got in the car with Jocelyn, and Mimi, his girl, opens the door, and he's like, "Oh, babe, I was looking for you." Dude, you've been sitting in the car with this chick, your side girl, for the last 3 to 4 minutes. Obviously, looking at her, they're not twins. You can tell that wasn't your wifey. Why are you sitting in the car with her? Get out the car. Bring your tail here. Get out the car. Like, and I feel sorry for my boyfriend, because I really did. I yelled at him like he had done something. He was just like, "I'm not watching this with you anymore." And he's a really good dude. He'll watch reality TV, but I think I probably just turned him completely off of this show. Like, no, I don't think I turned him off of the show. He just probably won't watch it with me anymore. We have to be in like 2 separate areas of the house, or maybe even 2 different households watching it, because I lit into him. I was like, I feel so bad, because everything that, what's his name? Stevie J. Everything that Stevie J did, I was like, dude, if you ever, and don't, look, I felt so bad for him. Like, I had to sleep on it and apologize to him today, because I was like, babe, I didn't mean to go in like that on you. But if you ever, just know. Okay? But it's just weird. Like, okay, everybody knows reality TV is everything but reality, because what chick in their right mind, number one, if you're trying to do a deal, right, with somebody, you are unknown, and you're trying to get a producer to help you become a known. First of all, why are you going to sit there in front of the producer and throw him under the bus? Not that he didn't deserve it, but my thing is, get your money first. F up their situation later. Like, but you need to take care of you first before you need to make sure you're in there. You got a contract signed or whatever, before you go trampling over other people's business that are trying to help you do something with yourself. And what was that whack Jamaican rap, whatever she did? That wasn't cute. And people hyped her head up, because if y'all really thought that was come on, really? No. And then I don't even understand. Is it just me, or does Giles look like a man to y'all? Like, when they did that pregnancy spoof at the end, and they were like, "Well, whose baby is it?" I'm like, oh, she's really a woman? Because she looked like a dude, for real. I mean, maybe she used to be a dude, and maybe now she is surgically now a woman. But she looks like a man. Just some broad show. Like, she's just kind of hard. Just kind of hard in the face. Which kind of reminds me of Sierra. I mean, not Sierra. What was her name? Olivia. Remember how everyone thought Olivia was a dude when she was with 50? This chick looks like a dude. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, and then the other thing. Who goes around quoting hoe quotes? Well, by the way, guys, make sure you make eye contact, otherwise it's 7 years of bad sex. You just felt compelled to just bring that over to a toast. And everyone's sitting around looking like, what? And then all of a sudden, you just have word vomit. Oh, because Jocelyn take care of her man. Who was her man? Stevie J. Pause. Before you go out with somebody, don't just be throwing people's names out there if you don't know the exact situation. And didn't she say that Mimi was her girl and they've known each other for a long time? So if you've known each other for a long time, wouldn't you know that Stevie J was with Mimi and not Jocelyn? That's how I know this whole thing this is just fixed. Like, really? But Mimi, I'm just going to say right now, I love you to death. She kind of reminds me of Chrissy. However, she's a little slow, because I'll be damned. There is too many instances where he should have been laid out on the floor, and she should have been had a track. You should have had somebody's track of your hand or something. I don't condone violence. I'm not saying you should result. I'm trying to practice my MLK versus my Malcolm X. But sometimes people just carry you across that non-violent line, and you have to break your Malcolm X out on them. And this would be a situation where I would have plucked her right in her throat, because you're not gonna sit there and tell my man that, number one, he better act like he know, and then my man better not sit there and take a call from a trick in front of me while we're beefing about that trick. Like, have you lost all common sense? Anyway, so I'm gonna stay tuned. I don't know if I'm gonna do more video reviews about it. If you guys want to see some more, fine, but it depends on what happens next episode, because this first one was just too much out the box. Like, they are so messy already. Like, usually it takes about 2 or 3 shows before it kind of gets real, messy. But this was messy all out. I couldn't even. You know how you get mad and it makes your deodorant run because your body heat up? That's how mad I got last night, and I don't even know these people. So I don't know. I don't think this is good for my pregnancy, watching this show, because it's making me stressed out. But anyway, look, girl. Anyway, so that was my Love and Hip Hop review for episode 1, and also my 23-week pregnancy update. So guys, stay tuned next week for 6-month, 24-week update, and I have some more videos popping up here. Like I said, my baby haul, and I don't know, maybe another rant, and we'll see what happens next week on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You might be hearing from me regarding that. So if you guys want to do a video response to this video, definitely do it. If you have comments about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, leave them, or do a video response to that. I'll definitely watch it, because y'all crack me up in my comment box. So thank you guys for watching. See you not even next week. See y'all later.